active compounds in saliva.
Once again, you've taken a piece of medical research from one of your strange journals that you read. I don't drink water because my mouth is dry. I drink water because I don't want to drink coffee through the course of the show, which I used to do because it'd keep me up till about 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
I don't drink too much tea because in a way that will also do the same thing with the caffeine. And so therefore water is the best non-stimulant I can drink. Now, I know you're not listening to any of this.
I am listening.
Well, that's why I drink water. Not because I've got a dry
because you
mouth.
don't want to drink coffee, fair enough. Now then, what we do then with the electrical impulse machine is we stick it in your ear and give you an electric shock into your ear. Okay, and that will help you with your motion sickness.
I don't have motion sickness.
Yes, you do.
I don't suffer from that. What makes you think I suffer from motion sickness? The current
is passed into the outer ear, which uses a handheld device to stimulate the nearby vagus nerve, which plays a role in nausea. Okay, vagus nerve stretches from the skull
I don't suffer from any
to
of
the
this
pelvis.
stuff. I don't suffer from any of this.
No, you do. I've seen you suffer from motion sickness before. You're always moaning and complaining when you're in the car with me.
That's not true. Well, I'm moaning because of the way you drive.
No, it's not.
No,
it's because you get motion sickness. I can help you with it.
Because you drive in a way that I would describe as aggressive, right?
If you read as much as me on specialist subjects like health and all that, you wouldn't have half the problems you've got.
Maybe so.
Because you've admitted that in the past that your teeth are going as well.
Because, of course, you are the sort of the epitome of a healthy man of your age, with half your heart that works, a third of your heart, in fact, that works, and a whole host of other problems. How's your sciatica?
No, my sciatica's gone.
Has it?
Yeah, got rid of it.
How'd you get rid of that?
Stretching.
Stretching.
Pilates.
Pilates?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, do me a
my
favour.
sister put me onto a Pilates sort of exercise book, and it works well.
And what about this supposed weight loss scenario you're going through, so when you go and see the Harefield Hospital type, so they don't give you a hard time?
Yes.
So are you counting that?
Well, funny enough you say that, but it was a beautiful day today.
Yeah.
So I went for my first proper walk across the North Downs for quite a while, to be honest.
Really?
Well,
bad though.
And
once again,
it was so
dramatic.
It was so deep. Yeah. It was so deep.
Well,
I feared for the future of my toe.
Have you got no feeling in your toes?
Yes, I have. But the thing is, mate, you wouldn't know this. You're not a walker. When you're walking, all your nerve ends are so stimulated. Honestly, it's only when you stop. And I thought, God,
sounds very unwise.
That throb. There was blood in my sock. It was a black sock. And I peeled that off, and there was this horrible gash, which I've now got wrapped up, by the way, in that heavy-duty plaster.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not ordinary plasters out of a
elastic bandage type stuff.
Well, I mean, long sort of industrial type stuff, you know, which is keeping my toe in place.
Right.
And it was painful, I tell you.
Well, considering how much pain you're in, I think you've done very well tonight.
Yeah, so
now, one final question for you. I'll reveal what the score is at the moment. It's 22 to you, 35 to me. You can keep voting. You might remember last week at this time, you predicted that Bayern Munich were going to beat Barcelona over in the new camp. They're playing tonight in the second leg.
I know.
Any chance for Bayern to get it back?
Well, 13 minutes from the end, my prediction was very, very accurate.
Yeah, well, never mind that. After 90 minutes, your prediction was entirely wrong.
I think Bayern will win 2-0.
So you think they will get there, but not quite enough?
I think so.
So it's Barcelona in the final for you?
I think so.
OK, well, we will figure that out coming up in the show tonight. And also, you have to think about what the quiz subject is going to be. Quite a lot of people thought you did quite well on the,
I did extremely
the British
well.
Prime Minister's quiz
I did extremely well.
But we're going to move away from that.
If you hadn't cheated in the first question about Prime Ministers who weren't elected, I'd have got at least 6.
No, you wouldn't have had.
I've had loads and loads of...
We gave you like 2 points that you should never have got.
Loads of tweets and texts over the weekend saying I
felt sorry
cheated.
So you got 2 points where you should have only got a half. So actually it all comes out in the wash. So think about a subject that you might want to be quizzed on this Thursday. And then tomorrow night at Parry. Coming up in the next hour, Tim Vickery is going to join us from Brazil. We're going to talk to him about all the big stories from his part of the world. We've got lots and lots more to do. You can text us on 81089, email via the website talksport.com, and you can find us on Twitter as well, at TSX Retirement, at IROMG. Right now, that's 4 o'clock. Time for the news and sports headlines with Toby Gillies.
The Prime Minister will hold his first all-Conservative cabinet meeting later. David Cameron has finished putting together his new top team. Former Tory Chancellor Lord Lawson says one issue they need to sort out as soon as possible is the further devolution of powers to Scotland. He says the deal set out after last year's independence referendum needs looking at.
The Smith Commission and the recommendations there, which were set out very quickly, very hurriedly, was something of a botched job. What we need is a proper constitutional convention to sort out the whole constitutional issue.
An 11-year-old boy from Lockerbie has died in hospital after a stock car accident at the weekend. Kerr Miller, a junior world champion, was injured at Lochgelly Raceway near Fife on Saturday. The Court of Appeal has confirmed singer Gary Glitter has begun an appeal after being found guilty of a string of sex attacks. He was jailed for 16 years in February. And emergency responders are searching through wreckage in parts of Texas and Arkansas as up to 25 tornadoes hit small communities. At least 5 have been killed, including a young couple whose daughter survived.
Talk Sport weather with ATS Euromaster. Get great offers whatever the weather, like 25% off 4 Michelin tyres. Conditions and exclusions apply. Not available online.
Blustery showers from the north and west reaching central areas and parts of the south by dawn. Loads of fun.
Date with Sport Magazine.
Top 3 and avoid the Champions League qualifier that comes with 4th. Swansea boss Monk says he was delighted at the manner of their win.
We've worked all season on being adaptable as a team and winning in different ways or getting results in different ways, and if you're a professional footballer, that's how you should be. You should understand how to play in many different ways, and of course we always fight for the possession and to dominate first, but there are times where you can't do that and you have to have something else in your armoury, and we've shown that all season. And tonight
It'll be Swindon against Preston later this month for a place in the Sky Bet Championship. The Robins reached the League One final at Wembley by beating Sheffield United 7-6 on aggregate in their playoff semi-final. The second leg finished 5-5 last night, the highest score in a playoff match since they began. And Andrew Strauss will speak to the media for the first time as the ECB's Director of Cricket at 11 a.m. He'll be asked to address widespread reports that he met Kevin Peterson last night and told him he'll not be selected for England again. The meeting came hours after the batsman scored his highest ever first-class total, 326 not out, for County Surrey. You'll be able to hear from Strauss live and in full on TalkSport at 11. All the latest sports news is on the website, talksport.com.
Hear big guests and big fans on Talk Sport.
Former Liverpool midfielder Gary McAllister.
As much as he's maybe not scored goals or created goals, but I think he always creates a problem for the opposition.
Barry McGuigan's here, everybody.
Postboxing, it's made me hugely aware of
Terry arriving.
The unexpected on Talk Sport. On DAB Digital Radio and 1089 and 1053.
Good morning, I'm Mike Graham and you're listening to Extra Time. We're keeping you entertained throughout the night. After scoring 326 not out, it appears that Kevin Peterson still isn't good enough for England. Piers Morgan revealed the outcome of a meeting last night. He unswayed by Peterson's incredible innings at the Oval for Surrey yesterday, and he's told him he won't play for his country again. Has there ever been a more ridiculous decision for a cricket body to make? 08717 22 3344. Coming up in this hour, Sandro Minetti's going to join us from LA with the latest showbiz gossip. Tim Vickery's going to join us from Brazil as well with all the football news from that part of the world. Loads more to come. You're listening to Extra Time with me, Mike Graham, on TalkSport.
stay away from the voodoo. Okay.
This is TalkSport Extra Time. You know what to do if you want to keep voting on the Two Mikes winners and losers. Of course, follow at the Two Mikes, retweet for Mr. Parry, favourite for me, and then we'll be giving you an update. We'll keep it open all the way through the course of tomorrow, or later on today, I should say. We'll give you the results on the show tonight from 2 o'clock, of course. Right now, though, time to talk showbiz with Sandra Minetti. Sandra, very good morning to you.
Well, good morning to you, and that sound you're hearing is the death knell for TV talent music shows.